Tyler here, and today we're going to make a harness bar for my Miata for under $30.
Yeah.
Alright, we have our piece of metal here. We bought it from a local metal shop in town. Cost us around $7 or so. We have our spacers and bolts. Our spacers are 1 inch thick with a 5/8 inch diameter. They cost us about $2 at a local hardware store. And we had nuts and bolts laying around that were a good size, but if you don't have any, you can pick some of those up at the same hardware store for right around $8. Right? First, we're going to measure out how long our bar should be. We're going to measure in between the holes for the factory seat belt and the factory strut tower bar. It's a distance of right around 43 inches. So we're going to use that for our base measurement. Alright, now that we measured 43 inches out of our piece of steel, we're going to cut it down. And hopefully not die. There we are. Now we're going to use a file to clean up our edges. To mount our harness bar into the car, we need to drill 2 holes, 1 on each side. To mark our first hole, we went about a 1/2 inch in, around the center of the bar. A little over 1/2 inch, mark the center, and round it out to about a 1/2 inch in diameter. Now we're going to drill a pilot hole. Now for the big hole. Now we have our hole drilled. We're going to take one of our bolts and one of our spacers and line it up. We're going to insert the spacer up here. As you see, it just clears the frame. Then we're going to take our bar, line it up. We're going to stick our bolt through. Now this side's lined up, and we can measure the other side. Now that we have the other side lined up with the bolt, we're going to insert the other spacer over here, lining it up with the hole that the bolt goes through. Then we're going to carefully move this bar on top of it and measure to the center of the spacer. Now it looks like our center point is about just a hair over 3/4 of an inch from this side. So we're going to mark it, then take it back out of the car, center it, and drill it. Now that we have our mark measured and centered, we can start drilling again. Ride that bowl. Okay, and there we go. Everything lines up. Now we can clean up our bar a bit.
Work that stick, boy.
Just get you over here so you can show me how it's done.
Long strokes.
Now that we prep the surface, we can give it a quick paint job. Now that we've given our bar a nice paint job, we can bolt it in. Now we can finish bolting it in. If you still have factory seatbelts in your car, like I do on my driver's side, you will have to take them out to reach the bottom to bolt this in.
Now Tyler's going to secure it in the car.
And there we are, a nice solid harness bar for under $30. Thanks for watching.